Alright then, welcome back to the Kobolds Playground. My name is Max, and today I'm actually going to be working on the outside of this factory here. Didn't get to do much about it last session, because spent a lot of time creating machinery only for me to end up replacing it as soon as the episode was over. And I totally forgot that I still actually need to also add, redstone to the factory. But I'll do that after I explain what I want to do for the outside. So, I'm using these Rowan stone bricks, which are just 2 bricks and 2 stones, or 4. And I'm going to use that as a base to work from for the factory. The second thing I want to do once I actually have put enough bricks down is to use something like either normal bricks or scarlet brick to then go and make a pillar on the outside to give it that, to not just make it a square thing. Now the reason I'm thinking about using scarlet bricks is because I actually like scarlet bricks more than I like normal bricks. However, the problem with scarlet bricks is you need crimsite for them. And well, crimsite, I'm unaware if there's a way to make it, or if it's just a resource that will only spawn in the world. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find a vein for it, because the one I had was only 19 blocks. Or well, 20 blocks. Anyway, first off, I'm gonna continue making the outside. I just want to put in 1 layer for now. And then I will start going into create redstone. There we go. Now of course for this outside thing, I am gonna replace some of the grass with stone because I do wanna be able to walk here. That is at least the point of it. Because you have the barrels here that you wanna pull out the materials from. And I also will have to redesign this a little bit. But that will be later. And of course I also need to add a door. Though I think like if I put just the door in here, it will be fine. 2 doors, it's a big factory. Might as well. There we go, now only this way. Of course, not enough bricks. This is definitely not going to be enough. I'm gonna need about, 4 more bricks, I think. Because it's gonna craft 8 and then, I need only 5, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to start preparing for the redstone stuff. Because I don't know if I actually have all of the items I need, so yeah. Be right back. In order to check the contents of a container, you need a threshold switch. Now, it should be fairly easy. There we go. Basically, if it gets above the 75% now, it will turn on. And once it empties out below 25, it will turn off. As it is currently set, it only looks for inventory. Oh, and I just want to make it specifically look for cobblestone. So now it only will check for cobblestone. Now the entire vault is cobblestone, so it doesn't really matter. Don't want to invert the signals. Oh, you have to scroll. Alright. You know what? 5% and 95%. There we go. So, if it turns on, it will now send a redstone signal. I don't know what from a side, so let me just do it like this. Redstone links are basically just wireless redstone. You use a wrench to make it a receiver. And if I now do this on the red, then blue. Basically, if I now invert the signals, there we go. It sends out a redstone signal, which stops the clutch from moving. And basically stops this entire production. Now, that's not right. It needs to be on because it's below a certain threshold. And basically that's how you do efficient, well, that's how you make a large production more efficient. Because if you weren't to do this and you would just let it run constantly, eventually you would just create a whole pile up on top of here, a lot of lag. Not great. And if it turns off, you have more stress to you. So yeah. Now to do it to grapple as well. Let's put it down here. There we go. Check for grapple alone. Again, back to 5 and up towards 95%. Don't want to go for hundreds because well, there's always a little bit of a delay. So yeah, that put a graph on top of that, and then this one was for. There we go. Then we have andesite as well. Again, just put it up. And this is why I basically just redid the entire factory. There we go. So much easier to set up if you actually no. Alright. Sand on red and oh, I see. Whoops. Turns out I have forgotten to install a crush here, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do that now. Well, At least I noticed it. Yeah, I'm gonna make clutch. Be right back. Here we go. Clutch install. And now once the sand fills up, which, well, it's only at oh, I hadn't adjusted this yet. Or maybe I had, but I hadn't clicked the save button. But yeah, sand is still above, just above 5%. It's not gonna be full anytime soon. Same for andesite, which is filling up slower, but then again, it uses 3 components rather than one. So yeah, I'm gonna continue working on the outside now. Uh, Basically, the idea is go 5 high, and that's all the way around. I'm gonna be working on that now then. So this might come as a surprise to a lot of people that watch this, but the entire factory is already done. Uh, Basically, my last few recordings were very soft with my voice, and I decided against using that uh, for the video, which basically means the entire latter half of my video I have to remove, or well, what I currently have been working on has to be removed. Meaning that I'm just here with the end product of the factory. As you can see, I went with the, I don't really know what to call it, just triangular roof, repeated multiple times. Same thing for the small side area, just smaller. And yeah, we have the chimney as well. Got a campfire in there to have it actively smoke. Now let's continue back to the ground. There we go. Now, this doesn't mean that my factory is done. Basically, my plans for the future are to build a second factory here and basically have like a limestone and scorcher generator leading into a container, netherrack as well, and some other stuff. But yeah, I didn't think it was needed for this one factory, and it was already getting really big on the outside. So I decided against making this one bigger, at least for now. I can always extend this later on, have more lava generation. On the outside, I still have to work on lighting. Basically, I want to try and get stairs on the middle blocks here and dangle lanterns from it. This right here is going to be a underpass with a thing, well, maybe here, actually, but connects it to factories. I still want to expand the pathway. I made out of stone. All stuff I didn't really think I was going to put in a video because it's, well, boring, repetitive work. Which leads me to next episode. Basically, during the video, I constantly came back to this area and I basically remarked myself that there were a lot of unfinished projects here, which I want to work on. The main part being the new house, because yeah, it's still just uh, 2 rooms and that's it. Tearing down the old house. Um, I had replaced the mud bricks here with just black mud, but this just makes the entire wall look way too plain, so I want to get rid of that and replace it with mud again. And the bridge, again, it's in the early stages. it's functional, but I now want to put in more detail. And I need to continue working on the Golden Hills as well, which are all things I want to kind of do next week. Do a massive bit of cleanup. And yeah, with that, I'm going to have to end the episode again. Due to my own incompetence, the video is going to be a little bit shorter than usual. But I hope you all still enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time.